Gavin Newsome appointed former SEIU official who sold out to Uber and really passed, I think it was 22?
Prop 22.
Prop 22, which
worked and lobbied for that bill.
Full on assault on labor and one that is not sort of like narrowly tailored. And
one that has now been replicated by anti-labor governments in other states throughout the country.
Without a doubt. Is she to the left of Dianne Feinstein? The answer is probably yes. But the answer is probably like it would be a real project to find someone who wasn't in California.
She's
California? Okay, well, that's the other thing. She's also to the left of Dianne Feinstein as you're looking at a map.
To the east of her.
Oh, I'm sorry, to the right.
If you're looking down at a map up
I guess if you're going around the long way.
Yeah.
She has been a resident of Maryland for 2 years and just moved back to California. Still had a house there. But
Emily's List pays well, I guess.
Emily's List does pay well.
I know, actually, Uber does pay well.
Uber does,
and Airbnb.
Emily's List. And here's the thing. She was head of Emily's List. And this, again, is also sort of a more corporate right-wing within the context of anybody supporting a Democrat, of Democrat organizations. I mean, this is not, Emily's List did not come out and help folks like Ilhan Omar or Rashida Tlaib. They worked with AIPAC quite a bit, Emily's List. Mm-hmm. And AIPAC was basically on a mission to take out a lot of progressive challengers and incumbents as well. But be that as it may, Steven Crowder has some other ideas that are problematic about this replacement, not the least of which the replacement turns out to be a woman and also black.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's good news, though, Keith and Kevin. There's good news. This morning, Gavin Newsome announced that Feinstein's replacement in the Senate is going to be...
Don't say it.
By the way, no, we had them...
It's her name. We have to say it.
We did, and we researched it just because we don't want to... Look, it's important cultural differences. Laphonza Butler. Now, which also, Laphonza Butler in Swahili means nothing. It's a made-up name. Laphonza means nothing. It's something that African Americans, Black Americans make up and actually has no meaning. You guys can fact check me on that below.
Yeah, they're great at making up names.
Yeah.
They butchered American names.
One of them forgot the name of, they were watching Happy Days. Like, I like that one with the leather jacket. What's that with the one who hits the jukebox? Laphonza? The Fonz? Laphonza. That's your name. I don't like, shut up, that's your name. Oh no, he did black voice. Cancel me.
Oh, he's got the Hodge Twins there to sign off on.
Oh yeah, yes. Now that he's got his.
Oh my God.
It was the Hodge Twins.
The Hodge Twins. I think that's who those guys are there to be like. Oh, it's okay to do racism.
It's okay to do racist stuff here. We're all in this together. Let's be clear. Here's the weird thing about names. They're made up.
Yeah.
Words are made up. Names are made up. I mean, these are all made up things.
All right, but come on. I mean,
why wouldn't they just adopt the heritage of like Western tradition names?
Yeah.
Why would they want to maybe differentiate? Why would black people maybe not want to like name their kid Steven?
Yeah.
And why does it have to be like necessarily Swahili?
Well, yeah, the official language of black people.
Yeah, the white names, they're the ones that are not made up. Obviously.
God created those names.
It's almost as if white Christianity is the natural way to be because the names came down from God, and that everything else is not natural and it's deviant, almost associated with the devil. I mean, I'm joking, but like this is literally how fundamentalist right-wingers think.
Yeah.
I gotta say, and I know this is petty, but...
Oh, you want to talk about the mustache?
Well, no, the mustache, I mean, who knows what the mustache is about. But
you're very straight, Stephen.
What I'm really surprised about, honestly, is for a guy who's so much into fitness, a lot of times when you get divorced, I don't know. I found that I just I would forget to eat. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's happening in his place. But go ahead.
More gutter racism.
Yeah, exactly. He's eating a lot of racism.
So, Laphonza Butler has many qualifications, though, for this role. Will fill those wrinkly
I thought you were
shoes.
kidding. That's her name, really? Laphonza Butler?
No, that's for real. That's her name.
That's her name.
Jesus. Black people.
Laphonza Butler.
We have
job,
a clip of her,
guys.
too.
Yeah. Well, wait. Do I?
You went past
Did
it.
I go past it?
did,
Oh,
right
that's
there.
right. Okay, you know what? Here's a clip of Laphonza Butler.
Time and again, we have been told what choices we can and cannot make. We have come together across race and across place to respond to questions about our rights with clarity and resolve.
Clarity and resolve. Okay, good. That's very nice. So,
Jesus.
here are her qualifications for the role. She's black. There you go. That's a big one. She's a lesbian. That is a qualifier, and she's a president of Emily's List, a pro-abortion organization, by the way. Emily's List, their own
Making it sound
website,
good.
said that Butler, in case you didn't know that the game was rigged, she resided in Maryland.
But now, the game is rigged. It's California. Mm-hmm. It's not like Joe Biden appointed her senator from Mississippi.
Yeah.
It's California, for God's sakes.
I mean, Mitt Romney.
Why didn't he consider Larry Elder?
Mitt Romney was the governor of one state and then the senator from another. I mean, we're joking about it because I think Newsom had a few black women who actually are in elected office who he could have chosen from. But for Crowder's purposes, it doesn't matter.
It's just interesting, how it's this stuff is a Rorschach
But
test.
the thing that he's saying the fix is in is that she's clearly not a Republican,
Right.
but it's a blue state.
Yeah.
It's not her politics are, at the very least, maybe in the center of California. It is overwhelmingly pro-choice in California. It's not even remotely close. The fix is in.
Well, the fix for white men is in because when you have someone die and there's an open seat, it's just reverse racism in action at this point. That's why he does the little ding sounds for the signifiers, the fact that she's LGBTQ, the fact that she's black and a woman. Those are all the little check marks of the new privileged class, as we heard Rachel Campos Duffy refer to Jamal Bowman yesterday as. That's their conception of the world. They're insane.
It's just fascinating how this stuff is like a Rorschach test, and it says more about Steve and the way he reacts about this, because he can't, all this sort of faux populism you see on the right about who the powerful moneyed interest doesn't talk anything about Emily's List and
No.
maybe the donor stuff. It's she's black, let's spend a good chunk on that, and then she's also pro-abortion and a lesbian black woman, and it's that it's so disgusting that this stuff is, I mean, a big driver, or was a big driver to YouTube. This is just gutter level racism that we're experiencing, and there's nothing redeeming about this at all. I'm glad Russell Brand could have a good chat with this guy.
We'd love to have a chat with him. Sam would.
With Steven Crowder?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
I could be his divorce rabbi.
Here's some names: Shackelford Stanwyck, Colton McCaffrey, Skylar Dickinson, Deemer Class, Ivy Stucker, Brickman House, Sky Dupree, Coy Broderick, Braylon Sampson, Hampton. Now all these boys might be great, but they're lacrosse players from 1 year of lacrosse program. Those are made up names, buddy.
Can you translate those into Swahili?
Yeah. Brayley. I mean, at least when some black people in this country are conceiving of their own names, it's in opposition to a white colonial power structure and
That's why
creating
they're
their own
doing that.
identity, as opposed to just mashing up Braden and Kaylee together
Right.
and calling it a name.
I'm just expressing myself
yeah.
in my kid's name.